Now, viewers, the Supreme Court has directed former Tehelka editor Tarun Tejpal to surrender within 2 weeks, in fact, in the 2013 rape case and file his surrender certificate as well. The court has said that if the certificate is filed on or before 22nd of September, Tejpal's appeal will be listed for hearing on the same day. Tejpal's counsel Kapil Sibal argued that there was no need for surrender before the appeal and urged the court to hear the same matter on 31st of August instead. Now, remember, the Goa government, represented by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, opposed the plea, citing Tejpal's 10-year sentence and the seriousness of the offences. The court also said that it would consider the nature of the offence and the period of sentence while also examining the plea. Kapil Sibal, meanwhile, disputed the prosecution's characterization of the case as rape. Sambhav, do tell us about the details that are now coming in Tarun Tejpal case.
The top court before the bench of justice, the single judge bench of the Supreme Court has heard this case, and what is important here is, one, the Supreme Court has very clearly said that Tarun Tejpal will have to surrender within 2 weeks and directed him to surrender within 2 weeks, and if he surrenders, then he'll have to submit his surrender certificate to be filed on and before the 22nd of September, and Tejpal's appeal is listed because Tarun Tejpal has approached Supreme Court challenging the Bombay High Court's judgment, and that particular appeal is listed for hearing on September 22nd.
Of course, somewhere when the plea that has been filed has been clearly being opposed by the Goa government. Do tell us about what the government is saying.
Well, absolutely. See, the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who appeared for Goa government, has very clearly said, rather opposed the plea one, and also cited that 10 years sentence by the Goa bench of the Bombay High Court, which has earlier granted 10 years of rigorous imprisonment to Tarun Tejpal in this 2013 rape case. And what is the latest is that he'll have to surrender, and then the Supreme Court will hear Tarun Tejpal's petition. But as of now, Tarun Tejpal will have to surrender within 2 weeks as per Supreme Court's direction. And remember, the matter was before Justice Alok Arade, and this was day 2 of the hearing, because yesterday also the Supreme Court heard the matter, and today the Supreme Court has directed Tarun Tejpal to surrender within 2 weeks. And now let's also discuss about what the senior advocate Kapil Sibal, who appeared for Tarun Tejpal here in this case, has said that he need not to surrender for his appeal to be heard, and he was granted 4 weeks. Remember, earlier he was granted 4 weeks by the Bombay High Court Goa bench to surrender. So this is what Kapil Sibal's major argument before the Supreme Court was, that he's already granted 4 weeks to surrender, and he's filed his appeal in the Supreme Court. Now the top court has directed that Tarun Tejpal will have to surrender first within 2 weeks, and then on 22nd of September, the Supreme Court is likely to hear Tarun Tejpal's appeal challenging the Bombay High Court's.
Right. Sambhav, thank you so much for all of these details. More breaking news coming in.